Today we are exposing the truth on Syngin from 90 Day Fiance and his new friend Aaron in this exclusive interview because guys, Aaron, Syngin's new friend, agreed to come on this channel for an exclusive interview, and guys, it was amazing. So without further ado, let's jump right on into this interview. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm so excited because we are here with my favorite 90 Day Fiance cast member ever, and that would be Syngin's friend, his friend, Aaron. She's the one who was on those videos with Syngin. And Aaron, thank you so much for coming on this interview. I'm excited to have you on.
I'm excited to be here.
Thank you. Well, how are you? How's everything going?
I'm really good. I'm kind of exhausted right now. I just landed in San Francisco. I have an 8-hour layover. And then I'm heading to Seoul tonight.
Okay, good. Well, that does sound exhausting for sure. I appreciate you doing this. And let's just jump right into this though, Aaron. I mean, you know, you're the girl we saw on social media with Syngin. God love him. He's my favorite person ever. Coolest. He seems so cool on the show. And
he is.
Yeah. So we just want to hear, you know, what you can and cannot say. You know, we'd love to hear your kind of story on how you met him and where you guys are at, or friends or dating, and how you know, if you were a fan of the show. Let's just start off, if you don't mind, you know.
So we actually met through Instagram.
Okay.
I want to say like I had posted a random story and it was one of those like, you know, you live in Arizona when something witty or something. I don't know. And then he had messaged me and was like, oh, you live in Arizona. I'm moving out there pretty soon. And I was like, cool. Well, hit me up if you wanted like know anything fun to do. And he did eventually. Yeah. So
interesting. So were you a fan of 90 Day Fiance? Did you have any idea who Syngin was?
Yeah, I knew who he was. I'm not like super caught up or anything like that. I just, with work, I don't have the time to keep up with a lot of TV, unfortunately, but I do know who he is. Yes.
Okay. Did you watch him at all on 90 Day Fiance, or have you since you guys started kind of hanging out?
Oh, since we've been hanging out now, it's actually been more busy since then. So,
okay.
Yeah.
But before you kind of saw him on the show?
Yes.
Interesting. Good. So do you have any, you know, thoughts of him? What you kind of think before you got hung out with him?
I didn't really know what to think. He just seemed like he was going to be pretty like carefree, just like whatever. And that's pretty much how he is. Like how you see him on the TV is exactly how he is in real life. Like he doesn't like play for the cameras.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that because he seems so cool, so fun. So that's really cool to hear. So he DMs you. You guys eventually hang out, and I don't know if you can or cannot say, but it did come out yesterday that him and Syngin, or him and Tanya, I'm sorry, are getting a divorce. And so, can you kind of talk about, you know, did you kind of know that? Did he kind of share any of those details, or were you kind of just thinking it's more just like a friendship, or what were you kind of thinking?
So I knew, so he had messaged me and said that, because I was like, oh, when you guys come to Arizona, because I assumed in my head it was going to be both of them. I was like, oh, when you guys come to Arizona. And he's like, oh, no, it's just me. And I was like, oh. And I didn't ask any other questions because I thought, well, like maybe that's a little personal. I have no idea. But he did say that they were split. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you talked to Tanya or anything, or has it just been with Syngin?
I have never spoken to Tanya. I don't actually know her at all.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it seems like it must have been a pretty clean split because she posted something and tagged him in it, and it was all pretty positive, so they must not be on terrible terms.
I don't think so. I don't think it's bad. I mean, I haven't asked, so I couldn't tell you like 100% for sure.
That's funny. You know. So you guys have been hanging out a little bit. From what you've kind of said, it sounds like he's now in Arizona. Are you don't have to comment if it's too personal, but I'm just kind of curious. Are you guys just friends? Are you dating or anything, or where do you guys stand?
No, so we are definitely not a couple. I mean, he's known since like the day he got here that I was going to be, you know, moving to South Korea in a very short amount of time. So there's really no point in pursuing anything serious. Like it's just not smart.
Yeah.
But we are very good friends. I spoke to him earlier today and he was like, oh no, I really wish I could have saw you before you left. And I was like, I know, but
that's
life,
cool.
Man.
That's cool. Yeah, so everyone was kind of thinking you guys were dating, but you guys were always just friends and just hanging out as friends.
That's correct.
That's interesting. So I know I don't know if you can or cannot say, but he was announced yesterday that he is going to be on 90 Day Fiance Single Life.
Yes.
Well, shoot, I kind of thought you were going to be his Mrs. Right then. I thought you were going to be the one. But now it sounds like
No.
he might still be looking then, huh?
Yeah, so it's definitely never been me. Uh Even if it was offered to me, I don't think I would want to do it. I think it's just a little bit too much.
Dating Syngin or
Very
going on the show?
definitely more so on the television
Oh,
side.
yeah. Is that just not your
Um,
style?
yeah, I mean, I like to go and do all these like fun, extravagant things. Would I want my entire life to be like documented on television? Not really.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, dang, I thought we were going to see you on 90 Day Fiance Single Life. I thought for sure we were going to see you on that.
No, nope. I'm gonna go to Korea and see how things pan out for me out there. We'll see.
Wow, that's fun. Well,
Yeah.
let's go back to Sinjin though.
Yes.
How long have you guys been hanging out in person? Has it been a couple weeks or a couple months?
Um. Oh God, was this October now already? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
October.
I think it was like early August.
Okay.
Early August. It was like the day before the Pirate Festival in Bisbee. He came to Tombstone and we hung out there for a day.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
don't have to say, but has he ever said anything about instead of leaving Connecticut and going to Arizona, did he ever say anything about just going back to South Africa?
Not like in a for sure manner necessarily. I know he misses it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I mean, if I was out of my home country, I probably would too.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see him doing well in Arizona though. He's got that cool vibe and that makes me good to hear. A lot of people we see on the show, I've heard that they're totally different in person. But he's one of those guys that's really cool to hear that he's actually, like that in real life.
No, oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like what you see on TV is exactly what he is in real life. So yeah, he's
And
very, very
so,
chill,
yeah.
very nice, very kind,
Uh-huh.
a little silly.
Yeah. And so did you ever see any of these dates he was going on? Because one of my followers saw him on Bumble, the dating app. And so I thought maybe it was like a catfish, but for sure now we can say it was for sure the real Sinjin because him and Tanya are done, so for sure. So have you ever
Um,
heard
I,
anything?
I I haven't run across him on Bumble myself, but I'm sure he does have some profiles. I think that would be a good thing, especially for being on the single life.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow,
Yeah,
that's funny. I can't believe that. Well, any last thing you want to say? I really appreciate you coming on, and this is so
of
cool to hear
course.
from you. And for me, and it's really cool to confirm that he's actually like that. And I wish him well. I thought you two were going to be a great couple. Seeing those videos, you guys had so much fun together.
Maybe if I was staying here, it would be different. But life is kind of crazy like that.
I know. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But any other thoughts or comments or anything you want to share? 'Cause I know some people might have been hating. I had some people thinking that maybe you were dating him and he was still married. Anything you want to clear up or share or anything?
I mean, we weren't dating. We were definitely just hanging out, having fun. You can go to a rave and still be friends. You can go to a pirate festival and still be friends. You can do all this fun stuff and take cool photos and still be just, good friends.
Yeah,
But
totally.
I understand if people took it a different way. It's just, not the reality.
Yeah. That's really cool though. I really like hearing you say that. So, well,
Yeah, but
Aaron,
now people are calling me hot chip. So
yeah. Well, Aaron, I appreciate it. If anyone does want to follow you, show you some love, where can people follow you at on Instagram?
my Instagram is at an Aaron with an E. You can spell it out. And that's my handle on all platforms.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'll add the link above below the video. So if you want to give her a follow, show her some love, I'll put the link there. Yeah. Well, Aaron,
Yeah,
safe travels. Thank you so much for clearing all that stuff up. That's really cool to hear about that. And
sure.
I really appreciate it. I wish you the best, and I hope you can.
Thank you.
If it's not Sinjin, I hope you can find love with someone else.
I'm talking to a few people.
Good. Very good. Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much, and safe travels.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
All right, guys, that was so much fun. Aaron honestly was sweet and nice and genuine, and that was just really great to see. And to me, it was cool to hear that Syngin is as cool and nice as, we all kind of got to see on 90 Day Fiance. So as far as we can say, as far as we've seen from social media, we can now confirm that Tanya and Syngin, they're done, they're over, they're getting a divorce. Syngin is going to be on 90 Day Fiance Single Life. It sounds like Tanya might be too, and according to Aaron, her and, Syngin are just friends. They were nothing more than friends, and they were not actually dating. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching this exclusive 90 Day Fiance interview with Syngin's friend Aaron. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button in the comments below, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.